Hello everybody and welcome to this Ferrari 488 challenge race at Watkins Glen in the boot layout. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and any comments you have, leave them down below, and we'll get straight into the race.
In the right column.
So here we go for the race. I gave it a little go at qualifying. Putting a banker lap. I was a little bit off my pace, but I spun on the second lap, so I couldn't really put in a better time. So I am starting on P14, but new race. I haven't done this track other than today. I'm just practicing it today, so it's a new track. So I'm not that unhappy about starting near the back. Hopefully I can have a nice clean race. Try and get that safety rating, maybe even the B license today. If I have a particularly clean race. IRacing is not something I'm super concerned about at the moment. IRacing will come later on. Fair enough. This should be an easier formation lap than Laguna Seca was. There's no corkscrew obviously in this race. I don't foresee anyone like falling off the track on this formation lap. Hopefully no one kills anyone else in this formation lap. It's the good lap timer on this circuit is like 1:46, I believe, and the leader, the pole sitter, sorry, did a 1:48 in his qualification, so I was 3 seconds off that. Still don't think I'd catch him today, even if I had the best race of my life. My pace isn't quite there on the Watkins Glen boot circuit yet. It will be where it will be. It's quite a nice fast flowing circuit, this one. There are slow corners, but they all seem to have a nice like linear or maybe progressive acceleration out of all the corners. So you brake hard to go in. Just like most corners really, you should be braking hard to go in and going out really fast, but I don't know, the rhythm of the track just seems quite cool. It's definitely a track I'm going to look forward to racing in the future. I've changed a few of my controls in the settings as well, so my brakes are a bit different, how they react to my input. I've changed a few of the settings on the force feedback for this race. Better or for worse, I'm not sure yet. I feel like I can trail brake a little bit better with these new brake settings. So there you go, final corner. And here we go. How many casualties on the first corner, do you reckon? You're quite lucky if you go off here though. It's quite a friendly corner. This is probably my favourite section of the course, because you just go pretty much ham, pedal to the metal. There isn't much you can get too wrong unless you catch a curb and unsettle the car's weight distribution. Then you are probably in a bit of trouble. No, another one's died. A bit of space, and we'll probably cut down the inside, so I'm going to have to watch for that. I've messed that up. Let's get that position. And a nice friendly race. Obviously that's being that ideal race you have. No casualties, no incident points. What the f are you doing there? No one's binned it on the last corner. Maybe under a lot of pressure from this guy behind now. That was quite a bad move by me. As though this is a really fast section, I don't think it's particularly an overtaking section. Unless you mess something up massively. You might have a better run off here. Just sticking the inside. Be careful.
On your left. Clear left.
Try to do like it's not really a cutback corner, but I try to like slow down so I can get more an earlier acceleration, but it didn't work out. So it's unfortunate for me. I'm not quick on the circuit yet. Nowhere near enough practice has gone into this yet. Need to try and remember hit my brake markers. This next corner I normally try and brake about 175 meters from the corner. It's so much different I find in a race because you're trying to obviously not damage anyone else, so you're constantly looking where the cars are, looking in my mirrors, etc. So sometimes you just miss your brake point by a couple of meters, and it seriously compromises the line you're so used to in it. These cars are probably going to get away from me now. The guy behind isn't particularly catching, I don't think. If we can try and stay in this position, it'll be alright. Like, I'm going to lose IRacing obviously, but like I said, so this isn't my priority in this race. There's always a chance for moves to go wrong up ahead and make you claim places later in the race if I can try and stay in contact with people. That's bad. If you get any of them chicane corners wrong, then you can be in a bit of trouble. Because it's so quick through there. If your angle's off on one of the apexes, then you compromise the rest of them. It's not as bad if you mess up the fourth corner. These ones fell off the track there. That's okay for me. Because of the speed of most of the corners, the exits of most of the corners, it is quite easy to lose the back end. Although this Ferrari 488 GT3 car is quite planted, it's got a lot of power in the rear end. If you're too aggressive with steering, it's quite good at not spinning out too much if you increase the throttle too quickly. That's probably why I like driving this car a little bit more than maybe others. It is a little bit forgiving. But you don't want to touch any grass in these cars because you'll just spin up the wheels and you will probably say hello to the wall a lot harder than you'd ever want to. Bit nervous now. Get through this corner, here we go. See, that's the better line through that corner. Means you can get in fourth gear nice and early for this long long hairpin. We've gotten the throttle a little bit too late, but it's savable. Might be catching the guy in front actually, slightly. I think I'm quicker on some of the parts of the circuits. Yeah, and he's quicker on other parts. Steering felt a bit loose coming out of that corner. I might have just been putting a bit too much steering angle into that. I might have to learn to live with 12th. I think that's where I'm in positions now. I've overtaken that other guy who spun previously. I just really struggle with that final corner. Like every time I try and take it that like 10 mile an hour maybe quicker, I just don't seem to stop the car in the right way. But it's far too slow for the line I'm taking. Like, I should be a lot faster through that. I've lost a lot of time on the guy in front. I think the guys behind are not a danger with it anymore, as I severely fuck shit up. I would like to one day try the direct drive wheel on some of these races, but right now it's out of my budget. Especially with coronavirus going around and a lot of the things going on in my country, which I'm not going to which could potentially make things worse in the future. Are we going to go into the politics of things right now? I'm sure everyone across the world will know what's going on. Like, this country's obviously far worse off. I feel like I'm getting a bit off topic of racing and just gone a bit political. It's not my intention. So back to racing. This guy is, I think, just getting out of touch.
That's your fastest lap today.
I took my fastest lap of the day. I don't think I've got an incident yet. I had a couple in qualifying, obviously, because I spun. Don't know why I lifted the throttle there. Just a little bit of nerves keeping incident free. Oh, the tyres are nice and warm, I can feel the grip coming off them now. It was a bit sketchy, especially in qualifying. I kind of struggled to heat the tyres up in qualifying. To do a decent lap in a race, once I feel that the tyres are performing well, happy enough with it. Far too wide. Missed the apex completely. Guy in front's really pulling away. I think the guy behind's getting closer. I need to pick up my pace. Oh wow, I'm gonna get caught behind. Oh, it's wide. It's very wide. Lost a lot of time on that corner. Maybe a little bit faster than usual. I feel like I was on the edge of grip there though, so it's good to go a bit faster. I So that's a good line for the first corner. Now keep my foot planted and everything will be okay. I like restless leg syndrome, I think. Maybe to like, if I had like an under, like the wheel cam pointing at my pedals, you'd probably see my legs bouncing so much during a race. And like the accelerate, like if I'm holding the accelerator all the way down, and my legs are just bouncing like side to side. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was position costing type of line, that was. Okay, I'm going to ultimately give up 12th position unless I really find a way of getting myself out of this hole. Just need to concentrate a little bit more. I might even go as far as down to 14th. I'm not careful. Wouldn't be surprised though, I'm not, like I said, I'm not the quickest on this track. And although I don't care about iRacing, I'd rather that than just like far too much.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go. That's 2 more laps, I think. Can I hold the guy off behind for 2 more laps? I do not think so. The guy behind's a lot faster than the guy is getting ahead. Yeah, my head is getting away from me. So he must have been one of the really fast cars that spun at the beginning. He's now catching up. So I'm struggling. Keep ahead of him. He's almost in my toe. Pushing the brakes to try and get the rotation going there. Just to try and have a little bit of separation. Probably too early of an apex on that. I'm getting a little bit nervous now. I feel like I'm catching the guy in front with all this worry. It's kind of making me drive a little bit faster. Maybe not. One more lap after this. It's wide. Not sure how I lost so much time in the middle there. I must have, because I gained a lot of it suddenly. He's right behind me now. This position might be gone. I should be able to keep on 13th. Right, I've got this far without compromising my safety rating, so I feel like I don't really want to battle too much. Go for the move. I'm not going to fight him. Let's keep this one behind me. I'm going to lose that one behind me too, I think. Oh, he's going a bit wide. Feel under pressure now.
On your right. Okay, right.
Fucking hell. Went out of drive. It almost didn't give me enough room there. not going to be enough to get out of this corner. I feel a little bit annoyed at that, but oh well. Should have probably given me a little bit more room, I feel. It's done now. What's done is done. So that was a race. Not a good race, in my opinion, for me. Felt like I could have done a little bit better. I just went really slow during the middle of the race. Picked it up a little bit. Made some mistakes right at the end when I was under pressure. But that's racing. Okay, so I will be back with the incidents in just a moment. So here we go with the incidents. I don't think there was actually any incidents on the formation lap, but let's get to it. So maybe a little bit of scraping and bumping, a little bit of touch. It's nothing really. Actually, this is no longer the formation lap. There was 0 incidents on the formation lap. There was a few crashes in there. This lap though, if I remember correctly. I think this guy loses it. Yeah. He did quite well to keep it off the racing line. Fair play to him. I'll just rewind that slightly. Did he lose it a couple of times? Yeah, he did. Okay, so let's start again. So a little bit fast, makes a little bit of contact, and just loses control a little bit. Wavy, who causes that guy on the outside to fall off the track, unfortunately. A bit too hot into the final corner. I'm not sure how many more actual incidents there was on this. Oh, so close to ending his race there. If maybe he did. No, the damage isn't too bad. As this guy can do it. Oh. I remember passing him as well. I've been quite lucky. I've not been in races with really bad rejoins recently. It took him a while to rejoin. Probably why he didn't catch me sooner. Ooh, just lost it a little bit. What went wrong there? Did he just turn in too early? Oh, he just locked up slightly. Hit the brakes too hard, just lost the back end. It's not a major. Easy to recover. And that is the incidents. There was not a lot of incidents in that race. Quite a clean race overall. I think there was some chatter afterwards about someone complaining, but didn't see anything worth a complaint. In my opinion. Next we'll move on to the results, see how we did, see if the 0 incidents for me. So here we are. When I was in top split, there's only 1 split on this apparently. I thought there was a lot more entries, but maybe not. So obviously I think the mistakes I did in qualifying cost me for the safety rating, unfortunately. Did take a bit of a chunk of IRacing like I didn't want, but plus on the safety ratings better than nothing. Still got a few weeks left till the end of the season anyway. How do we do? So 152 average, 3 seconds behind the leader. 149.9 was our best lap, which is actually my best lap on that track, but it was 2 seconds behind the fastest lap. Ricardo Passos was the best, was the biggest gainer, sorry. He was also the best, he came first. He had a plus 92 on his I rating. No incidents, and he had not much of a safety rating gain, to be fair. The biggest loser was Imanol Martinez, who disconnected really early. The biggest loser who did finish was Wanli Koi, had a minus 82. So guys, thanks for watching. Please give this a thumbs up if you liked the video. Please subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, drive fast.